Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch. EHG just dropped patch notes 0.92b, the first update since we got Runes of Power. And this is fairly short, but it is interesting. You want to see what has been fixed and what they plan on fixing. And one of the things on the list that they plan on fixing, I have been getting constant feedback on, and you're going to immediately see what I'm talking about. Now, before we read through this, quick little update on the third Action RPG treasure hunt race. We are all looking for the Crest of Unity, trying to turn it into an Elemental Nova +9. So far, no one has done it, okay? So the race is ongoing. Here we go. Patch notes, starting with the changes, and we're just going to read some of these. Fixed a bug when using a Rune of Research would not create a Glyph of Insight. So we can now actually make Glyphs of Insight, which is one of the new crafting materials, which is great. Fixed a bug causing projectiles to be destroyed early in the Ritual Lake Echo. Fixed a bug which caused Frostclaw's Glam Ring node to scale with increases in more melee stats. Fixed a bug where submitting, this one's funny. They fixed a bug about a bug. Fixed a bug where submitting a bug report would log when you log your file was too large would crash your game client. Submitting a bug report now also includes the log file for your previous session as well. I fixed a bug where in Diary's personal item dropped as a staff instead of a dagger. This fix will not be retroactive. It's no big deal. Fixed a bug where Frostclaw did not have localized text. There's only a few more. Fixed a issue with Frostclaw's fire and lightning conversion. Fixed visual bugs. I want to know, like, oh, it's just a visual bug on the conversion. Fixed a visual bug with Rogue's appearance when creating a new character. Fixed a bug where players would stand completely still after a certain skill animation ended. Summon Spriggan, Upheaval, Default Attack, Ice Thorns, Summon Scorpion, and Earthquake. A couple more. Updated animation on channeling Fury. Updated sound effects for Immortal Eye. Fixed footstep sounds being incorrect for players. Replace the very old sounds of Divine Bolt. Fix various minor environment audio issues. Okay, so nothing in here huge. Nothing in here where it's like, oh, this was driving me nuts and now it's fixed. Well, if you were using all your Runes of Research and you weren't getting Glyphs of Insight, that would probably be something driving you nuts. What we're going to look at right now, you ready for this? What we're working on. And literally the first thing they're working on is probably something I heard, don't want to be hyperbolic, at least 25 times during my 24-hour stream. Here are the things we're currently investigating. Transition times between scenes can be quite long. That is another way of saying loading times. Loading times have been insanely long, and this is something that they have been trying to work with. So I'm glad I see that top of this list, especially if you played any modern action RPGs. When you go through a door, or even if you're, if you're playing an open world action RPG and you transition to a new area, maybe it's like a second pause, but it's almost instantaneous. Where when you're playing Last Epoch, sometimes it feels like you're playing an older game. Other things they're working on, rarely disconnecting immediately after connecting to a new server. Sometimes your player model is duplicated after entering a new scene. Rune prisons can rarely fail to spawn an exiled mage. Anybody that's played knows of this bug. This is normally right when you enter an echo. So if you enter a new area or you enter an echo and you see the rune prison right there, that means there's no mage in it. Enemies in arena and monolith often do not animate properly. This is also true, and normally what they're talking about is their legs don't move. It basically looks like the enemies are floating. Certain abilities failing to hit enemies correctly. Swapping loot filters can cause loot interface to bug out. Textures can pile up on the ground as you load more monolith echoes, causing memory usage. Item name lengths are now long when they should be normal. So that is the update 092B. Nothing in here too crazy, but I am glad they are getting all these little bugs and little things fixed. 1.0. I get asked all the time, when's Warlock coming? When's Falconeer coming? When are we getting factions? The next update for Last Epoch is this year. We are almost there. It is home stretch time, and I'm happy to announce that on Icy Veins right now, we are building out the Last Epoch site. It should be very, very fun. Okay, that's all I've got. Pretty short video. I'm excited that we are almost at the weekend. Going to be playing a lot of Last Epoch. Now that I'm done with the 24-hour stream and the camping strip and we're getting everything back to normal, we're going to continue to work on our frost wall. Yes, frost wall built. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.